Hi there, I'm Tess. Welcome to my Sweet Tooth Bakery. Today I'm going to show you how to make homemade clotted cream in an Instapot. It is simple. Let's get started. You need a container. This is a quart container of heavy cream. Pour it, all of it, into the Instapot. Put the lid on. It doesn't really matter whether it's vented or sealed because it's not going to be very hot. I have it sealed. Plug it in. You want to push your yogurt setting. I don't know if you can see this. Push the yogurt setting. Then push adjust to boil. You're going to wait for it to lock in and get started. It'll take a little bit. Okay, that tells you that it's starting to bring it up to a boil. Now, this is going to take a few minutes. What will happen is once it gets to a boil, it will beep 3 times again. You cannot leave the kitchen for this part, otherwise it'll just sit there and start boiling, which is not what you want. So let it go to a boil and then we will adjust it. I am sitting here right next to my Instapot, waiting for it to tell me it's hit boil. This is a very delicate moment, so I don't want to miss it and have the cream start to become too hot and process too much. So I am not leaving this Instapot until it says it's time. My dogs want to eat their dinner, my husband wants to come out of his office, but right now this household is on hold until this Instapot says it's boiling. So what can you use clotted cream for? Well, scones. Have you ever had a real homemade scone? Not the kind that you go and pick up at a Starbucks or at a Panera Bread or in the grocery store bakery section, but a real homemade scone fresh out of the oven. There's no comparison. If you go to my website, mysweettoothbakery.com, you will find an assortment of scone recipes. There are apricot cream scones, orange cream scones. There's an Ambrosia scone that my son-in-law just popped in last weekend and pretty much devoured the whole recipe. I had to make another batch. I have a fresh strawberries and cream scone recipe that will be coming up onto the website within the next few days. So if you are catching this video right away and it's not up there yet, it will be coming soon. Otherwise, they will keep coming. I have a white chocolate, a cranberry scone recipe that I'll be putting up, and more and more and more. I think I have a key lime recipe that I'm going to play with sometime soon. So clotted cream and lemon curd. Clotted cream, lemon curd, and fresh homemade scones. Washed pot never boils. Have you ever heard that expression? I've been sitting here waiting, and it should be any moment, but my life's on hold until this Instapot beeps. There it is. There it is. Okay, so it has hit boil. Can't miss that one, can you? It says yogurt. It's gone from reading boil here. Now it reads yogurt. So you want to push the keep warm button. It starts at 10 hours and it's going to count down now from 10 hours to 0. So you're going to leave it doing this for, I leave my, okay? It just changed. So that was to let you know that it's going to be doing this for 10 hours. Now it's going to count up from 0 up to 10 hours. I will leave this overnight on my counter while it stays warm. Sometimes I do it in the morning, actually. When I was working and going into an office, I would do it in the morning, leave for the day, come home, and then it was time to take it from here and put it in the refrigerator for another 12 hours. Now I'm sort of upside down, so I'm putting it here warm in the evening, and then come morning, I will go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. So anyway, this is set for now. And if you want to look at some scone recipes while you're waiting for your clotted cream to finish processing, go over to mysweettoothbakery.com. There's an assortment there. You can find apricot scones, you can find orange cream scones, you can find, I think, Ambrosia scones. Have you tried Ambrosia scones? They are to die for. So check them out, mysweettoothbakery.com. You can find me on Instagram, mysweettooth_bakery, or Facebook at mysweettoothbakery. Take care. The Instapot has finished its 10 hours. It has now gone all the way down to 0 and turned off. So we are going to take the lid off, and it's going to go into the refrigerator. It has a yellow crust right now a bit. That's the butter rising to the very top. Don't worry about that. We will take care of that later when we blend it. I put a loose fitting top, just a top cover from one of my other pans that fits, just so that when it's in the refrigerator, it is not exposed to the air and whatever may happen while it's sitting there. The clotted cream has been in the refrigerator now for 12 hours. Taking it out, taking the lid off. It has a layer on top that has firmed up. So we need to take that layer out. You don't have to be exceptionally gentle, but that's what it's going to look like. You can see actually a little bit of the crust of the butter on there. So you need to just loosen the sides, get that all out. Take a little bit of the cream underneath so that we can get this to a creamy consistency, and blend it all together. And it's done. Clotted cream made in the Instapot. Creamy, luscious, perfect for homemade scones. Check out the recipes at mysweettoothbakery.com. Let me know if you make this in your own Instapot and how it turns out. Thank you for watching.